Hey guys, what's up? It's Fully Heck. So I thought I'd make a video about useful tips in Might Magic Heroes VII. I hope these tips prove useful to you and save you some hassles. Sometimes the combat animation is pretty slow. Sometimes it feels like it just drags on and you just want it to complete quickly. Now what I found out that you can do is go to the game menu, go into options, and you can speed up the combat animations. So you can see on the screen here, you can speed up the combat speed, and I've put it to 175% instead of 100. That makes it go quicker. There are other options you can do as well, as you can see, but trust me, this would prove very useful for you and will save you time. Okay, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but quick combat is actually quite useful in this game. Sometimes when you find enemy camps that are very easy to kill, it's often better off just to do quick combat instead of manually playing the combat, which could waste a lot of time. Another really freaking useful tip is, if the computer advises that the threat is high, it normally is. So don't engage a party if the threat is high, unless you're just suicidal. Like right here, I didn't listen to the computer and got hammered. So you want to go to your town to build something, but you don't know where to go. You move your hero to the town and you accidentally waste your movement. Well, all you need to do is click on the town icon above your minimap. I know it might sound obvious, but trust me, sometimes you just miss it. You can only build once per day. Now after you build, you see the town icon on top of your minimap. Next, on the right of it, it has the green blocks. Well, it will turn grey once you've built a structure from your town. Once you're finished with the town, just click on the door icon on the bottom right where it used to be a sundial, or press escape and you get out of it. Notice now the town icon on top of your minimap on the right, the blocks are now greyed out and not green, meaning you've already built. One thing that's really important once you have a town is don't forget to build something at the end of each turn, or even at the beginning of each turn, just in case you forget. Unless of course you have insufficient resources, but otherwise I suggest you try to build something every turn. Every day counts, especially if you're playing against an aggressive opponent, be it an AI or a human. You want to be able to build your structures ASAP to get stronger units or to have stronger defenses for your town. So I did this noob mistake as well. I had my hero at the town hall waiting for a siege fight, yet when the battle began, I was not at my town, but in fact I was just outside fighting a normal battle. What you need to do is be in the town and move your hero to the top row. As you can see on my screen, you have to move the hero up to where your available units are. By placing them up, that will make sure that your hero is in the town. And by doing so, it will make sure that your hero is garrisoned there and can defend the town. If you're new to the hero series, you may not know that a quantity of units together is called a stack. Now, you can actually split the stacks into smaller stacks. You will see here I have a stack of guardians that I'm pointing at. I have 11 guardians and I can split them into 6 and 5, or even a third or quarter, whatever you want to do, but you can split the numbers up. That way you can have units spread out between the positions, and then when you're in the formation and in battle, you can actually have a split number of units spread around instead of just in one collection. Just put the cursor over your unit and go to the bottom left hand corner and click the button and you should be able to split it. Make sure you check out single player as well. Basically in single player you are able to play on certain maps with victory conditions that you select, and the amount of players that you want to play against, the size of the map, the type of game, whether it be skirmish or a scenario. Why am I suggesting this? Because you're able to play with a faction that you want. You're able to play a short skirmish or a short scenario, but it's not a long campaign. You get the freedom to play the way you want. It's a good way if you just want to jump into the game, learn about the gameplay and try different factions out. Make sure you also check out the duel versus AI. That's where you can play a combat battle against the AI and you can see all the different units that are in each faction. You also have access to the faction spells, and this will be at level 30. Definitely give it a try to have a taste of a fully fledged combat with full units, a large stack of units and level 30 spells. Once it starts, you're thrown right into the battle, and it's a good way to practice formations as well. You start with a large array of units, so it's good to practice and see which unit complements which other unit. And you can also browse the spellbook. This is a big thing and it's very important. Remember to use your champ's moves or spells. Remember, your champ also has a turn in attacking during combat. Now, I tend to forget that all the time. I tend to just click on the enemy and attack, and then forget that my hero has an action as well. Near the end of the round and you've only got one unit left to attack before the round ends, it will pop up with last chance for hero action. Don't forget to use your hero action. Your hero's actions in combat can potentially change the outcome of the battle. That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful and that you've learned a lot from this video. Don't hesitate to hit me up with any questions, or if you have any suggestions on certain topics you want me to discuss about the game.